The world we left behind before the lockdown began. We are not going back to that world. And it is going to be a nostalgia, a terrible nostalgia. We will keep on saying how beautiful it was, how wonderful it was, how scintillating it was, the world we left. And this nostalgia is going to kill us. This nostalgia cannot give us salary, cannot give us food. This nostalgia cannot bring back the relationship we lost during the lockdown. The second question that comes to my mind is a very simple one. Can literature survive without the literary festivals? We are already acquainted with these festivals around the year. We have now more than 98 literary festivals in India, across the country and across the world. So you're going to miss it. It's not just festival. You just imagine, in a country like India, we have a multilingual society and a readership. So it's a language to language connection is going to be damaged. So can you survive without stage, without microphone, without lights, and without the members of the audience? I read out a poem to an audience, and we expect, like most of the poets of the world, we always expect, I personally expect that I read a poem before you and you will say good or bad. This is good for a writer. This is not going to happen. Then what is going to happen? Internet. Is internet an alternative? I find millions of videos, millions of discussions, live discussion, Facebook Live, everywhere in the world. But I am fatigued. I don't feel like going back to any video reading or anything like that. I want to read. But the print media has totally been threatened. Who is going to read? Everybody is going to see and read a little. Everybody is going to listen too. But still I believe that what internet is doing to literature is partly good. We have to learn to make use of it more brilliantly. But we are not doing it right now. The last thing that I would like to say, that when we are going to live without mask, man has always lived metaphorically with mask. But this corona mask, I am asking about it. When we are going to leave, when the world is going to say, okay, it's now time for all of us to put off the mask and go ahead for a literary festival. Otherwise, we have to accept the new normal. It is still unforeseeable, but we think that there is, quote unquote, a new normal. that we have to welcome. We have to accept. We have to go with it. It's very difficult for a writer, for a musician, for a theatre personality, for a filmmaker to welcome and accept this new normal. I have no idea about it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you all for patiently hearing me.